Woo! Says I'm live. See if I did the notification. Oh, there's James. Hey, because I set this for a scheduled. Did it show up for everybody as a scheduled? I'm still not familiar with how that kind of works. I've messed it up a couple of times. Oh, good. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really confusing. But I thought it's easier to let people know. Well, I have popped on live a couple times with just doing it, but so it's Saturday night. What are you doing, James? Kicking back in your new house. We had the warmest day we've had. It got up to I think it got up to like 42 or something today. It was insane. Right now it's 43, 6:30 at night. This is crazy. I know. Oh, man. The only bad part, I love the middle of winter and after spring and the beginning of fall because things aren't muddy usually then. I just don't like the mud. Hey, Rockinade, how are you? It still has? Well, a couple of weeks ago we had single digits and below for a couple of weeks, man. It was cold. Better than you deserve. That sounds like a Dave Ramsey. He's one of my heroes. That's how I feel too. Better than I deserve. Yeah, so taking Miss Ginger outside today has just kind of been muddy. She needs a bath, and this little apartment thing that I rented just for the winter because I didn't travel south this winter doesn't have a bathtub. It's just a shower, and I could just see that's a major train wreck trying to get her in the shower. She does good with baths, but yeah, I don't think a shower. I think we'd both have to be in there. She's dirty. She needs one. Yeah, and tomorrow, let me see what tomorrow's supposed to be. Oh, back down to 35 for us. Oh, for tubs? Yeah, but if I got something like that, I mean, where would I put it? Rocket 8 James is a good guy. He's a really good supporter. I think he's been one of my supporters since, gosh, almost the very beginning, and vice versa. And here's the thing with me, I don't have a niche channel. If you go back and able to look at any of my past, you'll see me driving truck in the oil field in the beginning. I was hauling oil. I hauled oil for 9 years. Got tired of that. I wanted to only work part time and went just headed south to South Texas or West Texas and couldn't handle not working. It was making me crazy. So I moved drilling rigs over in West Texas for the winter and then came back home. Hey, Michael, how are you? But I'm itching to get back to work. I can only do so much craft stuff, and I've pulled about less than half of my craft stuff out of my horse trailer, and I've got to get it organized. So it's been too cold inside my horse trailer because I don't have it hooked up. It's just parked out where I'm at. I'm announcing a new channel of the week on Monday. Oh, cool. I've just God. I've been on YouTube for 3 years now, and I'm only just now the last 5, 6, 7, maybe 6, 7 months learning all the extra stuff, and so I've made a featured channel that I'm gonna do once a week. Of my supporters, they'll have a featured. Now I learned how to do the cards, and so people have to watch when I do a card. I'll feature a channel up there, and then I post one of my older videos because people, they hear about my horse Domino, but last summer it was crazy. I didn't have as much time off work, and when I did, it was raining. So I don't go riding out in the rain. It's miserable and muddy and slippery. Um, so I didn't get to ride very much, and it's hard. I'm setting things up better for this summer because I've only got my phone really to video. At the time my GoPro had taken a nosedive, so to ride and try to video with your phone and even in a gimbal, it's hard. So I'm trying to get my my professionalism up a bit and getting things ready for this summer for riding. But I got camping, horse trail riding, and truck driving and everything. You have, Michael? You're watching for the girl truck drivers, aren't you? You know, when my son was little, I thought about going over there, but but I wouldn't be. I'm not scared to do it. Most of that, so I have friends who were over there, uh, and I just didn't want to leave my son or take my son over there. And now that I'm older, I just don't want to work that hard. I've been there, done that. I've been in the oil field, since 2008, and before that was construction. So everyone implies you're not being. Oh, thank you, Michael. You're so good at remembering that. I always forget to ask for that too. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. When I first started, I actually had the ending part. It would said, like and subscribe and share, and I'm like, well, I don't even like my own videos. Why would I ask somebody else to like them? So I just kind of took that away. I still don't like my own videos. Doing lives is a lot more comfortable for me because when I do regular videos, then I got to go back and edit, and by the time I get done editing, there's not much left. Organic, God, it's so hard to say. Organic Raw Roots Farm. Woo, you're here. Thank you. Okie doke. I'm my worst critic. I mean, even now looking at this, I'm like, gosh, why don't people? I need like help. There's North. Wow. See, it's killing me. So if it hadn't have been for the equine uh, sicknesses, I would be in Arizona right now. But there's just some vaccines that don't take care of equine illnesses that go around. So I'm just, I'm a little nervous to take that chance, even though I give him, make sure he's all up to date on his shots and stuff. It still makes me nervous. I don't know, but I know that I'm definitely gonna go next year. I'll just make him wear a dust mask or something. I'm doing my giveaway tonight on a previous video. See, I decided I don't do videos announcing I'm going to do a video on or do a giveaway, because I just don't want a bunch of strangers coming on just to win something. I want my regular people that support me to win something. So just a heads up, there's times in a video or in a live, I'll just sneak in. Well, this is going to be the next giveaway, blah blah blah. So, hey Maggie, hey Brophy, and this is what somebody's going to get tonight. I finished it, but now I've got to. This is it's a screw-on lid tumbler. So whoever, and it's glow in the dark. You can't tell. I did it earlier, but you can't tell. So I'll whoever wins it tonight, I can either put their name on it or their channel name on it. Fix, glad to see you. What am I missing? Hey, SD, Scott. I'm trying to remember to say everybody's names. Yeah, it does. I mean, I had a rush of having to get a bunch of stuff done, and I had some extra glow in the dark left from some tumblers that I did, and I just thought, you know what, that's what I'll do. I have some extra stuff, and I'll make it as a giveaway. Victoria, hi. Hey, did you look through your emails? I still haven't got an email from you. I don't know that I've got the right email. I got windows open, and yeah, and this is a friend family. I'm not a show. This is y'all are my social life. If if you come on and sub to me, I'm trying to become your friend. Basically, this isn't about uh, creating. It's just like Facebook. I don't even hardly go on Facebook anymore. Um, but I don't know. I can get big. That's okay. But I'm still going to try to be like a normal person with y'all. Cherry. Yeah. Where's my book? I should get my book. I get some new ones. Where did I put it? Shoot, now I don't know where my book is. Oh, I'll write it down on a piece of paper because I've gotten quite a few new friends that subscribe. Um, the thing is about a social life with me, I'm a social introvert, so I'm pretty selective. This has been really nice to be able to get to know people's characters, and at least you think you do. So this has been really, really nice for me. When I grew up really, really super naive, bad. Four brothers, dad very protective, just really naive. So I was everybody's friend regardless. And, had the rug pulled out quite a bit. So, and then when North Dakota, the boom took off, we had to be really careful here. It was dangerous. So I'm not that open and inviting anymore. So I'm pretty particular who I become friends with. Yeah, I don't, Victoria, I'm waiting until this summer. I still have your gift card. She won my very first giveaway. I had a $50 Amazon gift card and a $25 gift card. And homesteading with Sadie, she won the $25 one. And Victoria, so excited for her to win also. And she says, no, give it to a shelter or something here. Well, the problem is giving a gift card. And I had two of them tell me. A different one was kind of rude, and I thought I just didn't want to deal with them. That handing a gift card over is kind of dangerous. Most likely that's not going to go to the shelter itself. So when I get back to work this summer, and I'm over in Sydney, I know for sure of a great shelter and stuff there that they'd be glad to have it. If anything, I'll order something from there. I just, and take it in your name. I'd rather just send it to you, darling. It's no big deal. I can still send it to you. I'd rather send it to you. You want it. So, and the nice thing about my giveaways, because I do them on the sly, kind of, I don't have a ton of people who enter. I would have thought with the gift cards, because I couldn't think of anything to give away, that I'd have had a whole bunch of subscribers for that enter. I can send it to you, Victoria. It's going to be in the mail. I'd much rather. Oh, a hot flash just went away. I don't know. I'd rather you decide where it goes. I've held on to it this whole time, and I don't know. Okay, that sounds good to me. I had to turn my AC on. It's hot. This little Monchichi, hi. How are you? This little motel. It's an older motel here that that does nightlies and weeklies and monthlies, and like I do. I paid advance for 6 months, because in North Dakota, in the beginning of the boom, there wasn't enough housing, so a lot of um, older motels started turning them into monthly so that people had places to stay, and then we started building a ton of motels. So it was really cheap. I paid for 6 months here $3,200 to stay, and it's completely everything. I don't have to do anything. Uh, but I'm itching to get back out. I need to be out. I work hard all summer. I want to travel and do stuff in the wintertime. I'll wait a little bit, see who comes on. I've got seven. How many people did enter? 7 people entered uh, for this Tumbler that I made. So I'll give it a little bit of chance. We've got Scott with SD Mountainman. He entered. Miss Elizabeth Smart entered. Paisley Dreams, Blue Bike and Doyle, Maggie and Brophy, Nona Grace, and Rebecca Kovacs. So I got them all in here. Uh, oh, I'm not talking. uh, Cold? Is it cold there? Holy cow! I just turned my AC on. But of course, I'm used to cold. What did I say a second ago? I will pass on this one, my friends. No, that's okay, Victoria. The only ones that are entered in this one, they entered in a different video. So the to enter is closed anyway right now. Yeah, hi Ginger. Oh my gosh. I swear she knows when I'm doing something like this. Yeah, it's 46 degrees right now. Y'all, I'm in North Dakota. This is crazy. Yeah, I've been doing surprise drawings just because I just don't want people to come and do it just to win something. I want my friends. I want all you who are regulars and my friends to to have a, and then if you get it, you want to give it away or whatever, you can. Well, here's what I need you to do, Victoria, is email me. I'm pretty sure I have your address. But make sure, just email me because I need to put your email into my email list because I'm not getting anything. You're still getting glue off your fingers? Well, it just depends, Terry. It just depends. Like this one was, I announced it in one of my lives that if it, it was during one of my lives in the middle somewhere, I'm never going to pre-announce a giveaway. And so pretty much if you're in a live, if I'm giving something away, that's where you enter. $35. Well, I'll send some heat to you. It's been nice, but it all of a sudden turned everything to a muddy mess. Where'd Joanne go? 37? Wow. North Tahoe. Are you hiding? Let me see. I got 10 likes and 9 people in here. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's cold here tonight in Miami. Yes, right. Tomorrow's Super Bowl, huh? Oh, wait a minute. Is it Sunday? Isn't tomorrow Super Bowl? Oh, there you are. You're hiding. You're lurking. Oh, the AC. And one of the things about this little old motel, the older motels, especially here in North Dakota, are very well insulated. I mean, it's North Dakota. Everything has to be very well insulated. And plus, I'm between 2 other rooms. So, well, we haven't got any rain, but it snowed 2 days ago. Um, and then now it's pretty much melted. 76. Woohoo! That's too early for that warm for me. See, we didn't get that much snow. We'd get a couple 3 inches of snow, and then it would stop, and then we'd have a 35-degree day, and then it would go away, and then it would ice, and then it would. Oh man, I don't hate snow as long as I don't have to work in it. I don't even mind driving in it. I feel safer driving a semi in it than I do my pickup, but I don't want anybody hit my pickup because I got a custom paint job. Don't ever do that, y'all. Mm. Yeah, Monchichi, I bet. Now you do your Monchichi, you do your wood stuff. Is it like down in a basement? Because I think and it's probably a cinder block basement, huh? The reason why it's so cold. You almost took a dive walking on the ice. Yeah, well, that's another thing. I'm better driving than I am walking on ice. I'm like Bambi. I look like a toddler. Oh, a metal shop. Oh, okay. Yeah, I bet it does get cold in there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Terry. I got 11 likes and 10 people in here. What time is it? So I've been on for almost a half hour. I'll wait till 7 to do the drawing in case any of them want to come in. Oh, Lord. I have my little trampoline down. Poop popping off. I'll catch you on the next one. All right, James. Thank you. You don't do basements in Texas? How come? You'd think you would. Yeah, it does. And we didn't have, usually, because there's so much snow, and along North Dakota has like a lot of wind. There's a lot of wind drifts, which make it huge. Terry, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I didn't start really trying to do anything with my channel until this beginning of last year sometime. Um, I originally started this as a diary so that because I don't have grandbabies yet and I'm getting old, so they'd have something to look back on. I'm real. I don't have a niche. I have an everything. So I do all kinds of stuff. And I would pick up subs here. I didn't know where they come from because I wasn't familiar with YouTube really. They were just there. And finally, when I realized I was starting to get people to come and I was making friends with them, actual friends, and then I realized I wanted to make it more of a channel of a bigger group of friends because now my goal, along with being a diary, is my winters when I travel. I'm gonna come see y'all. I'm gonna be strolling up in my pickup, my horse trailer, and my horse, and and come visit everybody. And the only reason why I want to get to 1,000 subs it's not financially at all. I still work 6 months out of the year, 5 6 months out of the year. Um, I want the 1,000 so I can do lives on my phone without having to go through a secondary app. And when I came back, I came back to work last year. I was in Las Vegas all winter, and then came back, and I was doing my videos and stuff like normal. And about the first 2 weeks that I know this is a long story, Terry. I'm sorry, but about the first 2 weeks, one of the guys I've worked with for a couple of years, he ended up getting killed right there on the job in front of me, in front of a few other people. It was real devastating, and I kind of dropped off the face of YouTube for a little bit, mostly because all I was doing was crying and really internalizing things. And when you see something like that, it's one thing knowing somebody and knowing them and them dying tragically. That's tough, tough, tough. But when you've watched it right in front of you, it was a real blow. So I lost a lot of subscribers because I wasn't coming back on, and which is understandable. Then I came back on, and Miss Susie at Out West Homestead, she had done Hey T&S Dogs and Dragonfly Farms. So that's such a mouthful. Um, she had started the support channel thing, and she had gotten that from Ruthie at Popple Backyard Homestead. So I fell into that too. So that's now how I started doing my shout outs and my shout outs I always did on Mondays. If you look at last year's videos, I did those. And my Sunday roll days, I always did that on Sundays. But the what do I call? Oh, Shameless Plug Saturdays. I started that because of Miss Susie and Ruthie. And that's kind of, we just started spreading our wings out. And people who would never have known us, they just started coming. So these shout outs, I don't like calling it a shout out because I'm not really shouting you out. It's a shameless plug. You're shouting you out. And other people, I've grown. In the middle of October, I had 460 something, I think. It was under 470. And now I'm almost at, I don't know how much I am. Let me see. We'll just look real quick. I'm at 659 now. Now, there have been quite a few people that have come, and I love Miss Susie too. She's going to be one of my visits, her and Bill, when I head south next fall. Uh, but I've gotten a lot of requests to subscribe. I don't do this sub for sub unless I really want to be involved in your content and your channel and your life, and getting to know you. And I understand that, the more people you get, it's harder to keep up. But I promise you, I will. Even it might be a week later, but I'll come back because I can look at my the what's it called, the YouTube studio, and I go back. Uh, yeah, it was really hard, Joanne. It was something, and on top of that, I don't like to become a. Oh, it's 7. It's 7. We're gonna not talk about bum stuff. Okay, so there is 7 people who entered into my giveaway for my tumbler that I made. Just a regular tumbler. This has a screw cap. And the 7 people were Scott with SD Mountainman, Elizabeth Smart, Paisley Dreams, The Blue Bike and Doyle, Maggie and Brophy, Nona and Grace, Nona Grace, and Rebecca Kovacs. Now, I have all the names. I have no idea. They're all on these little things, and they're inside, so I don't know. I don't know who it's going to be. I should look, huh? I'll look up here. Can't grab one. Okay, so here it is. Maybe you can see before me. Might be upside down. Is that upside down? SD Mountainman. Darling, you won. So if you want, you can just let me know what you want on it. Uh, if you want just your name, if you want your channel name, if you want some kind of design. Uh, I've got the kind of material I can put on there. Ooh, you want some pink glitter? I have plain black. I have blue glitter. I have. This is, what is this? I think this is my holograph. Transparent. No, it's not holograph. Where's my holograph? I've got actual where it looks like wood. Oh, Elizabeth. Hi, how are you? I've got marble. It can look like marble. I have a whole bunch. Silver, leather. I don't know. Scott, you just email me and I can we'll go back and forth about if you want something on it. But here it is, and it's glow in the dark. So what I have to do is I will sand it again and put whatever it is that you want on it, and then put a flood coat of epoxy. I will put a sticker down here, and it will say hand wash only, because that's just what's required uh, for epoxied cups. I don't ever drink out of my cups anyway. I use a straw. But there you go. Did he leave? The little booger? That was real fun to make. The sad thing is, doing everybody else's, I still haven't finished mine. Oh, that was fun. Okay, Victoria, see you in a second. Jeannie's Creations. Hi, how are you, darling? Welcome. I'm telling you guys, I'm roasting, but I don't want to leave to go take this off to go put a t-shirt on. So I bet he left, the little poop. So anyway, we'll get back to talking about subscribers. Uh, that's what really bumped me up. But secondly, it's about interaction. People, you know, people aren't, even me, if y'all don't come on and sometimes remind me that you're a part of my YouTube family, because I've been doing so many crafts and so much stuff, trying to get stuff done. Yeah, I'm off for the winter, but, I can't do videos when I'm doing epoxy because I've got this blasted thing on. And I really do focus. Uh, Go change and we can wait. Oh, I'm comfortable. I have my air conditioning on now. It's blowing on me now, but I just can't believe it. North Dakota, I got my AC on. I'm always afraid I'm going to go on live the same time somebody else is and mess them up. That's the most confusing part for me. I won. I went to go get the gold. Yes, Scott, you won. So just email me if you want some kind of channel art. If you have found a sticker, you were looking for a logo, email me a picture of it, and I can probably print it off and put it on here. If you just want your channel name, whatever you want, I'll just talk to you back and forth about what kind of materials I have. I have glitter material. I've got where it can be wood if you want it to look like wood. If you want it to look like a marble. I'm still here. Oh, that's so funny. I'm trying to find my holograph. Wait. Yep, it was over here. This is holograph. This is really super cool. I've got the blue green holograph, the red gold, the yellow gold. I've just got some really, really cool stuff. So if you want it in black, if you just want it in black plain, if you want it in black glitter, like I did my hat. See, that's black glitter. Um, we'll just kind of talk about what you want. I can do a water slide with whatever logo you've come up with. It's so fun. I need to switch this over to, how do I do that? No, that's not it. I guess I can't, huh? Put that back up there. Oops, I just made that all blue. Man, last night, nope, I need to make it bigger. Trolls just came from out of nowhere again. I had to make everybody moderators. It was fun though. Trolls don't bother me. I just don't want to hear a bunch of potty mouth stuff. Am I still online? I have to check my connection. Yeah, it says I'm still connected. So yeah, so I'll let you know, SD. Let's go with the one you made. I'll send you an email. Yeah, but I made two different ones, darling. So you're gonna have to decide which one. And I was, dang it, Scott. Did you? So you weren't here when I showed you all the materials? Quiet now, yeah. I know. I was really watching Lori's live stream today, and all those. That was a little overwhelming. That's a little bit too much for me. I don't know if I could do that, but that was pretty cool. Making a sandwich. That sounds good. I just had chicken though. I take all this YouTube, internet. I'm taking it slow. I have been on a couple something with the 3 dots. What? What's that mean, Scott? Were you a moderator? Is that what you're saying? I have been on a couple something with the 3 dots. Is this a test? Oh man. Anyway, I'm going to show you real quick. It's going to be hard for you to decide what material. Like I said, you can have making soup and it. Gosh, I am so torn on the Instant Pot. I don't cook enough. I'm not going to get one. But you can have black glitter or plain black. You can have I've got 1, 2, 3 different colors of holograph. I've got blue glitter, silver glitter. I don't know, whatever you think's going to be kind of a goldish glitter or something like that. Whatever you think would look good on that. Red. I have a whole bunch of different ones. I have 14 likes, 18 people. 10 people got it. Oh, wow. See, but then I still can. I just don't do it as much now. The dual screen live. I will later. I just now learned how to do the end screens on the videos. And that's why I was saying earlier, watch my videos now because at the end, at the top right, I believe it'll be, I'm just going to throw a channel up there to support a channel. I'm so excited I learned how to do that and put one of my past videos up there so that, because a lot of people say they've never seen my horse Domino. Well, I do. I can't cram everything in at once. So, L. Brian, hello. How are you? Welcome. I've already given it away, O'Brien. It was a tumbler that I made. SD Mountainman won it tonight. It was on a previous video that you had to enter, so it's closed now. For my faithful subscribers, I appreciate them. There actually should have been a picture in the, thank you. There should have been a picture in the thumbnail. I don't know how well it came out though. Black glitter? Okay. Wait, black glitter with white logo. How does that work? It will be, if you do it in black, however the logo is, because it won't be, on these kind of projects, you don't put anything like with the white background because it just looks like a sticker. So if I cut it out, like it will look just like this, so that the background will be the cup, and then your design will be over the top of it, but you'll see the cup behind it. Because one of the things with in order to make it a white printable um, to come out with the glitter, it kind of doesn't work that way. So I would have to print it out and kind of emboss it with the glitter, and that kind of defeats the the purpose. Now, if this was a white, then that would look really good. But your logo, being able to see this in the background, I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think well, I'll show you. This is a water slide. See, this is where it'll show your logo, but you can see the stuff behind it. If I don't have anything left, it would have something like what you're talking about. Unless you have a sticker already made up, right? You can send me a sticker of a design that you want, or I can make a plain sticker, but it wouldn't be glitter, right? It just would be a sticker with black words with a white surrounding it on there, but it wouldn't be glitter. It's confusing, trust me. If you go to these bigger outfits that have got all the machinery and stuff that are able to do, it's called embossing. So black glitter then. uh, yeah, embossing is something that you can do. Like if I did a print, and then you have to take the heat gun. It's a whole different set of materials. Oh, thank you. Now, is it Shelly? Who is it on here? Or T? I think y'all need to, when you first come on, say your name so that everybody, if they don't know yet. I miss being able to feed Domino when he's turned out in the middle. Shelly. Okay. Good night, Shelly. Thank you for popping in. Yes, SD, yes. So whenever I go to cut it out, whichever one you do, this is what it's going to look like. Like this. Uh, I mean, it does. This is the hat, the color of the hat, and you'll see that, and that just goes on top of it. If I do a water slide, it's still going to look the same because the inside of here is going to be clear, like these. See, this is a water slide, but you can't tell. It's not a sticker; it's a water slide, but it's clear except for what is printed on here. And the back shows through. Yes. Whatever I cut out, whatever design it is, unless you have a sticker already pre-made, which I can put a sticker, whatever sticker you want on this, and then epoxy over that. But I, in my case, what I do, I don't do embossing. So it would have to be a printable vinyl, a white printable vinyl with your design in black, but it wouldn't be glitter. It wouldn't be as fancy, if that makes sense. I've thought about doing some of this and just having, you know, uh, okay, it's way too quiet. Where is Ginger? I know. I kind of wore her out. She's right here. I kind of wore. Come here. They're asking about you, why you're not all over the place. I kind of wore her out before I started doing this because I knew the consequences if I didn't. But I'm her chew toy. Ow! Don't pinch. Oh, don't pinch. Go get your toy. Go get it. Go get your toy. Go get it. I don't have it. Go get it. Oh, there it is. Lord, y'all, I got to do more research. Honestly, this thing has lasted. No, let go. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. This one from Walmart has lasted. I don't know how she hasn't tore this one up. She has tore everything, and she will not touch a toy unless it squeaks or she can fling it somewhere. She likes the flinging thing. I've gotten whapped with this so many times. Yeah, I know it. She's so cute. Don't you hang up on these people. No. Oh, sorry. Um, so I'm still in search. When I get back to work and then she's back in the truck, I've got to find a whole nother set of hanging toys and stuff because y'all know she likes to play and hang things hanging off of stuff. And I have been putting past videos now that I've learned how to do the end screen past videos so that y'all can kind of see that I do more than just sit because I've gotten a lot of new friends who subscribe to me and they just don't know uh they don't know about me, they're just subscribing. So they don't know I'm a truck driver in the oil field. They don't know that I go camping and trail ride and I have a horse domino, and they don't know that I have a wonderful son, and they don't know. So there's a lot of new people, and so I learned how to do those end cards. Is that what it's called? End screen things. So hopefully it might help people to get to know me a little bit better. All this YouTube stuff, but it's fun. Where did that new person go? What was his name or her name? Sometimes you can't ever tell. L. Brian. L. Brian, do you have a name that you don't mind going by? Man, it's Saturday night. Everybody must be out partying. I got my party hair going on. Now there's 6 people. Maybe I should have made myself a cocktail. I haven't drank any. I think it was like about a month and a half ago. I had one of my beers with steak, steak and sautéed mushrooms and shrimp. Oh, it was so good. Oh wow, RC cars. Now, are you talking about the ones that are about this size that are motorized? Do you watch Ed? Your Name is Trouble. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ernie Hatmaker's husband, Ed. God, I'm so tired, but he does like I think stuff like that, Matchbox cars and RC stuff. I gotta get his videos caught up on too. All this craft stuff that I do sure as heck gets me behind. I feel bad. I have to go through all my YouTube creator to see what I've missed and who I haven't. Uh, and not Ed Sheeran. Well, it's Ernie Hatmaker's husband. He does stuff like that too. Oh, we're getting down there. Only 7 people. Yep, everybody must be out partying. Scott, I just went on YouTube. If you go on, um, and I always look for the most recent video because so much changes. If you go back to a year or more, things might have changed. But say when you go into a video, if you want to, okay, I'll just put into screens. Okay, so it'll bring up a whole bunch of stuff. Well, over here on this and in the computer, there's a well, there are some lines. You can't see it, but if you hit these lines, it will ask you what are the relevance, all that kind of stuff, and you can narrow it down. And I usually pick relevance a year or newer. And then I can find videos that help me figure something out. That's the only way I learn. Oh, you did? Okay, thank you, Victoria. Can't remember which one taught me about end screens. Yeah, I should learn how to do this and how to set another one and show you how to do it on like my iPad or something. All of mine has been trial and error. Now, if I could do the double screen thing, that would be fun. Yummy steak. I got steak. I'm just not hungry right now. I had chicken. And then I made peanut butter cookies last night. I did a whole, that's what I mean, I'm missing 2 videos. I made my chicken and chorizo breakfast. I showed everybody. Yeah, electric crawlers. I love shrimp. Um, but I made, a sugar-free maple syrup, which now it's hard, but it is so good. So good. And then I made sugar-free peanut butter cookies, which those are so good. I'm going to have to make another batch. Yeah, this isn't for you. And then munching on my crackers that I made last week. Thank goodness for snacks. Although, hey, yeah, and for me, it's probably not going to, because my taste buds have changed since I don't eat regular sugar now, and I don't eat any grains, or it's all either almond flour or cashew flour. I don't do coconut flour really. Coconut flour has quite a few carbs in it. Um, oh, you don't have internet at home? Ow! Oh my gosh! See, that would make me crazy. Before I started YouTube, I didn't care. Now, if I miss a day, I'm panicking. Well, at least you can do it at work. I see. This is my internet, and it just goes everywhere with me. I can have up to 10 devices on. But this is why I can do my roll Sundays, and I have those 5 devices running for whoever I roll, and then I have that, this to be on and my phone to be on. And then if I'm doing my crafts, I have to have my printer, which is Bluetooth, and then my Cricut Maker. So this is what services it all, and I'm never capped. It's $50 a month. I've had it for 4 years now, uh, and thank goodness. And it works everywhere. I've been all over the place. Oh, yeah. I tell you, you don't. Sorry, I got itch. You don't realize, man, the stuff we used to have to do before, how daunting it was. Before cell phones, we had to find a payphone. Um, look up on phone books. Kids nowadays, it's so funny. You see those memes about the rotary phones and phone books and all that kind of stuff. Things have changed, and we're spoiled. I couldn't. This is my lifeline to my son. We work in the oil field. He works in the oil field. I rely on this to be able to know he's okay. She heard me stop. No, you go play. She just beats the tar out of it. Yeah, and I can't imagine traveling the way I do now. I've always traveled, and most of the time, no, I didn't have a cell phone until, and when I finally got, when the bag phones, those were a pain in the ass. I didn't even bother with those. I stayed at home, and the flip phones. You remember texting on those flip phones, and you'd have to go hit it like 3 times to get to the letter you needed. Yeah, we're spoiled. We are so spoiled. That's okay. I deserve to be spoiled. When I moved this, and then she gets up on my bed. I don't even bother making it anymore. She gets up and starts doing this digging and rolling, and so that's always a mess. No, I'm not playing. Well, y'all, my mom still has a flip phone. Oh my gosh. Well, it's hard to change. Me too. I've stuck with the same type of Android because I don't know. It takes me so long to learn something. Most of it is because I'm stubborn and I'm like, and I have to actually try to learn when I'm ready to learn. It's just like with all this internet, YouTube stuff. Once I do it and I figure it out, I'm like, oh, I could have done that a long time ago. But my brain has got to be in that mode of wanting to do it, wanting to absorb and learn it. There's some things I like changed, and then there's some things I don't. So, yeah, if it works for them, what's hard for me in the industry that I'm in now, because I rely on Google Maps a lot. I drive out in the middle of nowhere. That a lot of places still here in North Dakota, they don't have road signs. There's no street signs. It's just a dirt road going, whatever. But we do have pin drops, and that's what. And the person who goes around and finds our locations makes a pin drop, so we know how to get there, and we're not driving all around BFE trying to find where we're supposed to go. Uh, so, but there's a lot of guys I drive with that are, even my age and older, and they don't know they don't have those kind of things on their phones. So, inevitably, I'm like the leader. They all will call me the night. What job are you going to? Blah, 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 blah. And so I feel like the Pied Piper, I got a string of belly dumps behind me. We are looking into it. Computer is old, but have a tablet. Yeah, I have my older computer that just finally kind of kaputted, and I do have a tablet, uh, but I couldn't do lives on it. I have a tablet and I have a iPad, and well, you've seen all my phones. I've never done the video calls. What company are you meaning for this? This is I go through. This is just an AT&T. I don't know, what do you call it? Verizon is called a jetpack, but this is just an AT&T one. And I go through a guy that I got on eBay. I had one before on eBay, and I was paying like 100. I didn't know they were cheaper because I was paying so much for internet because I was using my phone, right, and running out of internet. So 150 a month was cheap to me at that time for internet. And then somebody else told me about this guy. It's $50 a month. I'd have to look to see what his name is. And like I went and bought my deal. My dad just got on Facebook this winter. Not much, but some. Okay. Yeah, Facebook. I did a lot of Facebook when I was advertising a lot of trail rides. You don't even see payphones anymore. No, you don't. No, if you do, it just looks funny. Everybody probably thinks it's just a rain guard because the actual phone is gone, the freestanding ones. And you don't see phone books anywhere. You're lucky you even see maps in stores. If you go into a convenience store, uh, you used to see maps. You don't even really see that anymore because everybody uses Google Maps. My goal is I need to start collecting, and I don't know why I didn't do it years ago. I never thought about it. Are you back? Are they all fed? Um, is start collecting the maps uh, where I'm at riding in the BLM lands and stuff. Because that's mostly what I do. When I'm traveling south, if it's too cold for me to camp someplace, a lot of times I'll go into the fairgrounds and put Domino in one of the pens and just camp for overnight to keep heading the next day. Yeah. And, of course, there's those vandals. That doesn't matter. It's the reason why we can't have nice things because there's always got to be somebody to screw it up for us. I don't know. It annoys me now. I think about it that having when I have a debit card and I have to, and that's not working out at the fuel pump. That just annoys me to death to have to go in, wait in line to get fuel. Oh wow. See, I'm an Amazon girl. I've bought a few things off eBay. But I'm an Amazon. I'm just now dabbling in AliExpress. I've heard a lot of people do a lot with that. So I've been kind of checking that out a little bit. But I can't buy any more, I can't do any more until I get my horse trailer all organized and get all this stuff in there organized where I know where it is and I can get it. Um, because I camp a lot normally, other than this winter. One of the things I'm getting, there's a YouTuber on here, super, super nice guy, gone boondocking. This guy has got a brain to beat all brains. I'll tell you what, nice guy. He invented a thing called the hour shower, and it's where it recirculates the same water that you're in and through filters and stuff. And so you can just keep taking a shower. And people like me who boondock can't take long showers because we can't run through our water like that. So that's one of the things I'm going to invest in this summer is the hour shower. God, he's a smart guy. Wow. 70, that's pretty good. There's so much has changed for me. Um, I just turned 59, and my son is just now realizing because I've always been such a hard worker. I've always had physical jobs. I've always applied for those physical jobs because I enjoy those physical. It's always what's kept me in shape. Well, now I'm wore out. I don't have the strength I used to have. I don't, a lot of, and it's just come with age. It's not because I'm not trying to keep up. We all just break down differently. Always look too good to be true. Yeah. I've been skeptical on some things. This thing, like I took a chance, but I've been doing it for over 3 years now. Never had a problem. I pay it online and it just, let me see how many I've already used for this. For just February, I've used 146.84 gigabytes. That tells you how much I've been online. That's crazy. But I do a lot. Everything I have has to be connected. My printer, my Cricut. Yes, I bought a pink ring. When I washed my hands, it was no longer pink. Oh, is the water warm in the shower? He's got two different ones. He's got one that an RVer or someone like me, because I have got what is called, it's a Triton hot water on demand. I've had this unit for over 5 years. I love it. And all it is a unit. I hook it up to my little propane tank, and my water, I drop a hose. I have a 85-gallon water tank in my horse trailer. And I drop my hose down in there and bloop, 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 turn it on, and I have hot water. And with an RV with already a hot water tank, you just take the connections and plug it into the hot water tank. So look him up. He's the nicest guy. Gone boondocking. He's been doing a lot of lives. He just sprung up. He runs with what's his name? I gotta go watch his videos. Um, I can't think of it, but he runs now with some of the bigger YouTubers. But he is so down to earth and so nice. I emailed him, and he emailed me right back. And I've messaged a couple times during his lives. The 2-day shipping, yep. That's just so amazing. When we used to have to wait 14 days, 10 working days, whatever, to get anything. And here I am, I'm in Dickinson, North Dakota. Well, we have a Walmart and we have a Menards. We don't have like a Lowe's or what's the other one? Home Depot, craft stores. Like there's a Michael's in Bismarck. Yeah, we have so many more luxuries now. Everybody's on the coronavirus thing right now. Now I don't really watch news. All my information I've been getting off of here. And honestly, if shit were to hit the fan, take me out first. I don't want to live in a civilization where you can't. I just don't want to. You know, uh, being scared to death all the time and having to constantly try to protect yourself. We're spoiled. We only have to do that limited amounts now. But yeah. Okay, Terry, thank you for coming back. Okay, Maggie and Brophy, thank you. I've stayed on already an hour and 13 minutes. So, yep, come on back now. So, I don't know. I don't really get into those kind of conversations or political or religious kind of, because, we all have our deals. So, well, SD, you decide which logo, or if you have your own. If you have a sticker, a different sticker that you want on, it's not a problem. I can put anything on here, anything. Uh, and then I just epoxy right over the top of it, and it'll last forever. Well, unless you beat it with a jackhammer. You know what, Victoria? I don't know. I don't know. I'm so my life now is not about stressing. That's why I don't watch the news. I internalize everything. And my son is my only son, and he's the one I worry about. And thank you, Victoria. It's fun to make. They're all fun to make. I don't really have any more left. Um, so I don't even want to think about that kind of stuff. If they were to say drop an atom bomb was going to drop, I don't even want to know about it. Just do it. Take me out. God knows I love him. My son knows I love him, and uh, yeah, yeah. I'm one of those. I have anxiety, and it doesn't take much to kick my anxiety in. So, yeah. Well, listen, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go get back to. It's already 7:45. He's looking at me, giving me the stink eye now. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Congratulations, Scott. Yep, Scott, it is strange, but you can spend hours and hours trying to speculate and wonder. And I don't know about y'all, as I just can't. You know, the thing about me not leaving this winter because of my horse, I'm not going to endanger my son, my dog, or my horse. But you know, if it's going to happen, just take me out. So, all righty, you guys. You guys have a good night too, and I will yak at you later. Adios.